flavor here today, the flavor Fairly Nuts. Could you tell us something about the new one?
Yeah, so we're scooping out Fairly Nuts along with all the other flavors of Ben & Jerry's. Fairly Nuts is an ice cream flavor that was the result of a flavor competition that we held online with anybody who wanted to participate, and this was the winning flavor, Fairly Nuts. It's a caramel ice cream with praline almonds and a caramel swirl, and it joins the other Fairtrade flavors that are in the freezer over there: chocolate macadamia, vanilla toffee crunch, and chunky monkey. Ben talked about paying a little more for the ingredients. The good news is that the ice cream that we sell isn't going to cost any more, probably because it costs enough already. But Ben & Jerry's is going to absorb those costs and not pass them along. We really couldn't charge any more, could we? I don't think so. And just some examples of what going 100% fair traded for us means is that all the ingredients that can be purchased fair trade will be purchased fair trade for now and in the future. And as more ingredients become available fair trade, we'll convert to buying them fair trade. So the almonds in the Fairly Nuts are purchased from Pakistan. The walnuts and Chunky Monkey are from Pakistan. The vanilla comes from India and Uganda. The bananas in Chunky Monkey comes from Ecuador. The sugar comes from Belize. And as Ben mentioned, what it does is it benefits the 24,000 farmers that Ben & Jerry's purchased these ingredients from. And we have a couple of folks from the Fairtrade organization here today who are doing an incredible job. And we're just, as Ben said, really proud and excited to be able to make this announcement.
How does the Fairtrade actually work in regards to the market price and all that stuff? The validation of the products and all that.
Well, I really think that what's being said here is that a huge company with the credibility of Unilever is saying that it's about time that companies in the first world started being more caring and considering the lives of the farmers in the third world that are producing the ingredients that companies like Unilever are making so much money off. And it's about time that the distribution of the money was more equitable. And just by consumers making decisions about buying fair trade products, looking for the fair trade logo, we can work to alleviate world poverty. It's a great thing.
Would one of you guys like to talk about how the pricing works and with market price and a fair trade price and the premium? And we have the experts here.
Thank you very much. I'll take it in English so everyone understands. My name is Helena Markstedt and I come from Fairtrade Sweden, Rättvisemärkt. Just short then, I can go on an hour about this, but shortly what Fairtrade is trying to do is to make trade fair for the producers in the developing countries. And by looking at the economic benefits that they get, by setting a minimum price so that they know the production price is covered if the price drops in the market, and also giving a small premium that can be invested in the local community for schools, healthcare, and other community developing projects.
And the timings for fair trade marking in Europe and in the US, what are they?
So for Europe, we currently have, with our new flavor, We have 5 flavors that are fair trade. By the end of May of this year, 60% of the flavors will be fair trade, and by the end of 2011, 100% of the flavors will be fair trade here in Europe. And for the United States, where we're a little further behind, will be 100% fair traded by the end of 2013.
You know, in the United Kingdom, where we just came from, supermarkets there have made total commitments to fair trade, so that all of the bananas they sell are fair traded. And many of the supermarkets' own brands are fair traded. So the UK is leading the way, and we're hoping that supermarkets here in Sweden and in the United States will come to see the light, and that I think what people need to understand is that supermarkets and food manufacturers in general, they do listen to their consumers. And if you ask enough, and if you write letters to them, and if you contact them and tell them that you want your stuff there fair traded, you want to see them make the commitment, they'll do it. They'll come around.